Hi everyone, I have a quick abdominal series for you today on the reformer. So we're gonna go with a blue spring for this whole abdominal series. It's gonna be a quick class, or it's going to be very challenging. And then we're just gonna stay on this blue spring for all of class. I want your foot bars to stay up, your headrest to be down, and we're gonna sit on our reformers facing our straps. Now, when we sit on the reformers, we're gonna start with the knees bent, heels into the headrest, and then we're gonna grab the straps into our hands. Since we're on a blue spring, which is a little lighter than I usually have, I'm gonna choke up onto my straps right around where the rope connects to my loops. And then I'm gonna make sure I have at least a palm's width away from me in the back of my carriage. I can have more than that, just no less than that. Again, knees are bent, heels are in the headrest. We're gonna start sitting up nice and tall on top of our sits bones. On an inhale, we're gonna tuck our pelvis. We're gonna roll down towards our sacrum so the lowest part of the back gets down into the mat, and we're gonna exhale to come all the way back up. I'm gonna inhale, tuck my pelvis, roll down, and then exhale, scoop into my abdominals to come back up. When I tuck and roll back, I'm sending my tailbone towards my heels, and again, exhale to sit up nice and tall. Inhale, tuck and roll back. Exhale, scoop into the abs to come back up. Let's go for 3. Exhale to lift. Tuck and roll back for 2. Exhale back up. And then last one, inhale, tuck, roll back, and exhale to come back up. Now we're gonna tuck and roll about halfway back this next time. We're gonna hold ourselves here. On an exhale, I'm gonna lift my right knee up into a tabletop position. Inhale, set that foot down. Exhale, left knee up. Inhale, down. Exhale, right knee lifts and lowers. Left leg lifts and lowers. Now, rather than thinking tabletop, think pull your knee to your chest, set it down. Exhale, knee to chest, set it down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Let's go for 3, 2, last one, and then we're gonna come all the way back up. Now, once we come up, we're gonna keep those heels into the headrest this next time. We're gonna tuck our pelvises, roll a little further back than halfway this next time, and now we're gonna do little pulses up, little pulses of that chest up. The arms need to stay long the entire time. Keep that nice little tuck of the pelvis. Again, little pulses up, little pulses down. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna come all the way back up. Now the next time we go down, we're gonna combine those movements together. So let's keep the knees bent, heels are down, tuck the pelvises, roll a little further back than halfway, hold yourselves here. As we lift our right knee, we're gonna curl up towards the knee. As we set the foot down, we're gonna lower back down, then we're gonna go left and down. So as we lift the legs, we're lifting the chest. As we lower the legs, we lower the chest. We're keeping that tuck of the pelvis the entire time. It's an exhale to come up and inhale to go down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, then once we come back up, we're gonna pause, hang our straps up onto the pegs. Now, when we hang our straps up, we're gonna move into a little planking series. Again, we're staying on this blue medium spring, one medium spring the entire time. I'm gonna kneel on my reformer, face my straps still. Forearms are gonna go down onto our carriage. My hands are just right into the headrest. Toes, balls of the feet are going to go onto the wooden frame of the carriage. They're right on the edge. Now, lighter spring than normal, so just careful you don't just shoot yourselves out here. We're gonna draw our abs in, lift our knees, stretch our legs, hold into pikes. We're gonna tuck the pelvis, hike the hips to come in, press back out. I'm gonna exhale, tuck pike, inhale back out. Exhale, lift, inhale out. We have 8 total. Good, 4 more. Scoop into the abs to lift and push back out for 3, 2, and then last one. Now, once we push out, we have to hold ourselves out here. We're gonna bend the knees for squats and then exhale, stretch the legs. We inhale, we bend, we exhale to stretch, just like you're gonna come down onto your knees and then you push back out. 8 total, bend and stretch. 4 more, inhale and exhale. Flex at those hips, push out for 2, Abs should be in. Last one. When we push out, hold. Last thing that we have are elbow slides. Arms push, arms pull, arms push, arms pull. 6, 5, 4, 2, 1, and down. Okay, now once we come down, we're gonna start on the right side of our body. So lie down onto the right side. Your right forearm is going to be up against the shoulder blocks. Have it on the foot bar side of your shoulder blocks, not on the strap side of your shoulder block. So forearm is going to be right where your shoulders would usually go. We're going to do some side work. I'm going to take my left foot onto the foot bar, right onto the top. So the inside of my foot is just going to go to the top of the foot bar, right around the center, and I'm going to push that leg out. From here, you're going to push into your right forearm. My right foot is on the wooden platform to start, and I'm going to lift my right hip up, and then I'm going to take my right leg long. Now, you can either keep your left hand down, or you can reach it up to the ceiling. Hold this. We're going to bend our right leg, reach it out away from us, bend it, reach it underneath the foot bar. So we bend, reach forward, we bend, reach under, bend, forward, bend, under. We're gonna go for 3. Keep those hips lifted. 2, and then last one, forward and under. Now take your right foot onto the foot bar as well. We're gonna do some thread the needles. So I'm gonna take my left hand, thread it underneath my body, and come back center. Exhale, thread the needle, center. Try to keep those carriages still. Let your hips rotate when you do these. Let's do 3. Feel that right arm working. Last one. And carefully, come down onto your hip. Now, before we do the other side, we're back into that same series of front planks. Pikes, squats, elbow slides, 8 of everything. Forearms go down, hands are into your headrest. Toes balls of your feet are right onto the wooden platform. We're gonna carefully push out, hold, again, 8. Exhale, tuck, pike, press out. Pikes first, hike, and press out. Scoop into your abs, lift your hips, and out. 5 more. 3, 2, okay, on our last one, we're gonna hold out, squats 8 times. Bend, exhale, stretch. Inhale, bend, exhale out. Abs are in. Inhale, exhale. 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Now hold out, elbow slides, legs long, abs and butts down. Arms push, pull, push, pull. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. Okay, on to the left side. So go ahead, left forearm is gonna go down in front of your shoulder blocks. Your hip is down, hips are stacked, shoulders are stacked. And then I'm going to take my right foot, again, right on the inside of my foot, just right to the center of the foot bar. And then I'm gonna push out. My left foot right now is on the edge of the wooden platform so that when I lift my hip up, it is still down. And then I'm gonna lift my leg extended underneath the foot bar. If you feel comfortable, reach your right arm up to the ceiling. Ready? Bend your left leg, extend forward, bend, reach it under the foot bar. We bend, we go forward, we bend, we go under. Bend, forward, bend, under. All over the body here. Feel that left arm working to stabilize you. Obliques, core, inner thighs. We're gonna do 2 more. Last one, forward and under. Then take that left foot onto the foot bar. Ready? Thread the needle with your right arm. Back. Try not to let your carriage move, but your pelvis can when we reach under and back. 4 more. Exhale under, inhale back, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, okay. Carefully come down. Arms burning, body's burning. Okay, we're staying on this blue spring. We're gonna kneel with our knees up against the shoulder blocks. This is a little nicer. We're gonna take our hands onto the frame of the carriage. I'm gonna walk mine a little further out, just work my arms a little more. So I'm not in my 4-point kneeling. My hands are a little further forward than my shoulders. I'd say like 3 to 4 inches. And we're in a neutral spine. On an exhale, I'm gonna tuck my pelvis, pull my carriage in, my butt should sink back towards my heels, and then I'm gonna let the blue spring bring my knees back. So it's gonna be an exhale to tuck, pull the knees in, and an inhale to go out. Exhale, tuck, pull, inhale out. Scoop into your abs to bring your carriage in. Think arms aren't working here. They're just working to stabilize you. They don't work to pull the carriage in. Tuck, pull, inhale out. Draw those abs in, and then let the blue spring bring your knees back. Let's go for 3, 2, and then last one. Okay, now once we come back, pause in. Both hands go to the right side. Same thing, we're gonna tuck and pull with the obliques this time. Let the spring bring you back. Exhale, tuck, pull. Let that spring bring you back. Feel those right obliques working to bring the carriage in and out. Exhale, tuck and pull. Inhale, let that spring bring you out. Again, the arms are staying in the same spot the entire time. They're just working to stabilize you. 3, 2, last one. Then once we come back, we're gonna take both hands to the left side. Same thing to get into those obliques. Ready? Exhale, tuck, pull. Inhale out. Exhale, tuck, pull. Inhale out. Use those left obliques. Again, arms stay in the same spot. They're stabilizing you. They're not pulling you. Exhale, tuck and pull in. Inhale, let that blue spring bring your knees back. Feel your left obliques. Pull, extend. Let's go for 4, 3, and then last one. Then once we go back out, pause. Okay, this next one is going to be very challenging on a blue spring. We're gonna take the hands onto the frame of the reformer. If you need to make this easier, you can always go to a light spring, but I'm sticking with my blue just because that's my theme for abs today. Walk your hands out further than where they were at before. So mine are like 4, maybe 5 inches a little further away. Curl your toes underneath you, lift the knees, and go right up into a plank. I'm gonna go ahead, bend the knees, pull the carriage in with the knees, and then extend out. Exhale, pull, and out. Abs are in. Exhale, tuck, pull, inhale out, tuck, pull, inhale out. Same thing that you just did, but the knees are off. Tuck, pull, extend. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Feel free, again, to give yourselves a little stretch back. If you want to give your wrists a little roll, you can roll out your wrists. Now, last thing that we're going to do here for your obliques will be both hands on the frame. When we tuck and pull in this next time, your hips are going to rotate to the right. When you bring your carriage back in, your hips should be center. Then we're going to tuck, pull, rotate the hips to the left, and we're going to go back center. We'll do about 8 to 10 total. We'll see how we feel. Hands are on the frame, curl your toes. You will probably need to adjust your feet as we go in for this. We're gonna lift the knees, stretch the legs, hold. Now, start to the right. Rotate your hips first, tuck, pull in, let the carriage go back out, rotate left, tuck, pull in, let the carriage go back out again, right, and exhale, left. Inhale to go center, exhale to pull. Give me 4. Use those obliques. 3, 2, and 1. Whew, okay, come back down. Give those wrists a little bit of a roll. Now, we're still on a blue spring unless you change to a yellow, go back to your blue. Walk around to the front of your reformer. Fold forward. Take your hands onto the two front corners. We're gonna push the carriage out and just let your chest drop down in between your arms. Heels are anchored, hips are back. Hold this stretch. Breathe in through the nose, out through your mouth. Then we're gonna round and come back in. 2 more times. Inhale to press out. Chest drops down in between the arms. Heels anchored, hips back. Exhale, round through your spine to come back in. And then last one, push out, breathe. Try to get that heart rate down. And around to come back in. Now take the left hand to the right side. Keep the right hand where it was at. Push the carriage out. Find length in that left side body. And then around to come back in. So my left hand is in front of my right. Just get a little deeper into that left side. Press out, find length in that left side. Round, come back in. Last one here, press out. And round, back in. Then take both hands to the left side. Again, my left hand is on the corner, my right hand is in front of my left. We're gonna press away, find length in the right side body. And then we're gonna round and come back in. 2 more. Inhale away. Around to come back in. And then last one, press out. And around in. Okay, take both hands back to each corner. Push out 1 more time. Chest down in between the arms. Heels anchored, hips back. Round, bring the carriage all the way back in. Roll your spines all the way up. Give those shoulders a little roll back. All right, you are all finished with that core workout. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for joining me.